You surface from the underground at Piccadilly Circus.
Mind the gap.
Making your way through the glittering lights of London's West End, you take a turn down a quaint-looking street into the notorious neighborhood of Soho. The lights are dimming, the crowd is buzzing, and you've just tuned in to the best seat in the house. Welcome to The Big Smoke, a variety show podcast. I'm Kevin Bennett, and I'll be your guide through this experience of comedy, conversation, and community. Welcome to Variety Week, where we throw open the doors to the wonderfully eclectic, unexpected stories that make The Big Smoke what it is. Today, we're descending into the wonderfully strange, from apprentice magicians wrestling with the laws of reality to historic London Loos wrestling with the laws of plumbing. First up, the Strange Brothers return. The trainee magicians of the Xander Eldrick Institute are back with another impossible feat: sawing a man in half. What could possibly go wrong? Spoiler alert, quite a lot. Then let's go to the Loo. Rachel Cole-Wilkin of London Loo Tours is back to lift the lid on London's lavatories. We start with a descent beneath Covent Garden to explore one of the capital's most atmospheric public conveniences, complete with Victorian echoes, fading grandeur, mysterious bylaws, and perhaps a lingering whiff of history. We're also trying something new, bringing you episodes every single week, so stay tuned next Thursday for more adventurous audio from across the Big Smoke. But for now, let's tune in. Now, do you feel it? That slight shifting in the atmosphere? A whisper on the wind, telling tales of things beyond reason? Well, do not adjust your AirPods, for it is merely your mind bracing itself to be blown apart. I speak not of Napoleon, but of two junior illusionists, readying themselves to perform reality-defying feats unparalleled. Still in training and ready to tackle their next task, please welcome the Strange Brothers.
Yes, merry greetings to ye, and salutations from me, Salazar Strange, sorcerer extreme. And alongside me, as always, is...
What's up? It's your boy, Craig, the Crap Cruncher.
I'm sorry, Craig the Crap Cruncher.
I know, I panicked.
You told me you'd finally come up with a really cool stage name, but you didn't want to tell me because it would, quote, ruin the surprise.
Well, what's a bigger surprise than a surprise even to oneself? I asked.
Well, stop asking that and just come up with a semi-decent stage name, please. You're compromising the whole operation.
I will.
Just for once, okay? Just sit down and think of a name.
I will. I promise. I was going to do it this week, but I've been too busy psyching myself up for today's big routine.
Ah, yes, of course. For you see, dear listener, we shall be enacting the feat of impossibility once again as a means of completing our apprenticeship at the Xander Eldrick Institute of Illusion, Divination, and, of course, not forgetting...
Dance! Oh, I've got a tingling in my toes, Sal. I've got a boogie in my body.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah?
Yeah!
Well, save it, okay? We've got actual magic to do.
Never get to dance on this show.
I know, but it would be such a shame to break with tradition now, wouldn't it? Instead, we shall be attempting something much more divisive. A trick that really splits opinions and just might leave you feeling a little sore.
That is right. Some people don't like this trick at all.
What was that?
I don't know. What was the game?
Today, we will be sawing a man in half.
And putting it back together.
And putting him back together, obviously. We're not just going to saw a man in half. It's not magic, is it?
Well, it's murder. I mean, manslaughter at best.
Yes, well, indeed. Which is why, just in case anything goes wrong, we have an ambulance on speed dial.
Aren't all ambulances technically on speed dial?
Oh, Craig, you just shut up? I don't know what's gotten into you today, but you've been poking holes all day. Speaking of poking holes, isn't it about time for you to, get in the box?
What?
A round of applause, dear listener, as Craig the Crunts.
See? It's hard, isn't it?
Get in the box, Craig.
Wait, why do I have to be the one that gets in the box? You get in the box.
Craig, meat box.
Meat box? What?
Ooh, look, there's a bit of ancient parchment in the box there, with a really good stage name for you.
Where?
Well, just right in the corner, that's it. There! Oh.
Damn you, Sal. Using my desperation to discover a super cool magician name against me. Ugh. Christ.
Christ is already taken, I'm afraid. Now, as Craig gets himself into position...
Screw you, Sal.
With his head poking out of this side and his little feetsies poking out the other, still feeling a tingling in those toes.
For now.
Wonderful. Now, listeners, I know what you're thinking. No, I genuinely know what you're thinking. It can be a curse at times.
Get on with it.
You're thinking, what good is this trick if we can't see it happening? Well, listeners of the Big Smoke, we have heard you loud and clear, and we have listened. So, for the first time ever, the Strange Brothers are live, streaming.
Yay.
Craig, it's you.
Oh. That's right. We've got 8 state-of-the-art cameras, all simulcasting every angle imaginable to our YouTube channel right now, so you don't have to miss a single thing.
Yes, unlike Craig here, this routine is going to be completely uncut. And manning the chat is Mr. Chat himself. Kevin, how's it looking on the stream?
Oh, get crushed, Candy.
Kevin?
What? Oh, yeah. All good. All good.
Wonderful. Anyone chatting yet?
Sure. Come on, give me that sprinkle bomb, you son of a bitch.
What are they saying, Kevin? Any fun comments?
Huh? Let's see. Candy Crusher 97 says, that's total bullshit.
Okay. Well, we'll check back with you in a bit. Now, while everyone rushes to the live stream, I am going to get the saw.
Sal, I really don't think this is a good idea. He's gone. Hey, camera 1. Camera 2. Camera 3.
Here's Sally. I've got the saw.
Who's Sally?
I meant to do like a sort of here's Johnny thing, but with my name, so it sort of came out as here's Sally. But
right, yeah, no, I get it.
Right, yeah. And now, ladies and gentlefolk, boys and ghouls, and a special hello to you watching at home. Get ready while I, Salazar Strange, wielder of the ancient arts, and currently this hacksaw, saw a man completely in half. Behold!
Wait, stop.
What is it?
It's just, this box is really uncomfortable. Couldn't we put some sort of padding?
You've been padding quite long enough, my friend. Now, prepare to be split in twain.
Yeah, but Sal, just wait a second.
You're really killing the momentum here, you know that?
Well, I'd rather kill the momentum than, me.
Did you have a question, or?
Yeah. Why do I have to be in this box?
Because it says gullible on the side.
Okay, well, first of all, there's no way I can see the side of the box from within.
Made you look?
No, you didn't. I physically can't.
Well, made you want to look. Now, lay still while I chop you in half, there's a good lad, and prepare to be torn asunder.
No, stop, please, no.
What? It's really hard to saw while you're making all that noise.
I just think that maybe I would be a better fit doing the sawing.
Oh, and why is that?
Well, I've been practicing.
Practicing? Have you been practicing?
Oh, just going around sawing.
Sawing what?
Just, old junk. Like that ugly old wooden thing in your office.
Ugly old Well, you mean my writing desk?
Yeah, that old thing.
Craig, that was a 19th century piece.
Perfect time for an upgrade then.
Well, hang on. What else of mine have you been sawing in half, might I ask?
Well, that book you've been reading for 2 years?
Yeah?
Take you half as long to finish it now.
What on earth would possess you to do such a thing?
I'm sorry. I was just excited. I'm just surprised you didn't notice. I've been going around sawing stuff all week.
Well, my attention has been pretty split recently.
Good one.
You know, ever since I came home one day to find my fish tank had mysteriously shattered, killing all my fish. Their little bodies pierced with shards of glass.
That is just awful.
I just don't know how such a thing could have...
There was something I've been meaning to tell you, although I would imagine that...
Yeah, I've put the pieces together.
If only the same could be said for your fish tank.
I'm going to start sawing now.
Hey, buddy, listen. You know I didn't...
You killed Mr. Bubbles! You murderer!
Sal, no, please!
Take that! Take that! How do you like it?
Oh, no, please!
It's done.
And I'm still alive.
Yeah. How did... well, I mean, of course you are. Yes, behold, for I, Salazar Strange, sorcerer extreme, have passed this hacksaw through this man, and yet he is still breathing. Give us a smile, Craig.
I'm alive.
And twinkle those toes.
I can dance.
Oh, there they go.
It's a miracle.
No, Craig, it's magic. Now, let's check in on the live stream and see what the chat's saying. What's up, chat? Now, how did...
What?
Seems that the live stream isn't, working.
You are kidding.
Yeah, it says network error. Kevin?
Yeah, guys?
It seems like the internet is down.
Yeah, I know. My phone won't even let me play Angry Birds.
Right, but how do we...
Have you tried checking the router?
What does it
Should
look
just
like?
be in the little white box in the corner.
Oh,
What?
wait, did you say little white box?
Yeah, if you just follow the cable, it should be over...
Craig,
Uh-oh.
is there something you want to tell us?
In my defense, I didn't know that was the internet at the time that I was sawing it in half.
Craig! If I hadn't already sawn you in half, I would kill you right now.
Well, small mercies, eh? Now, how about you open this box up?
All right. Well, as I'm doing that, I suppose all that's left to say is tune in next time to hopefully see some actual magic. But until then, all that's left to say is, Holy Houdini, that is a lot of blood.
It's a weird sign of... Oh, my God! I'm bleeding out! Help!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Where's the ambulance?
Oh, yeah, it's on its way. Oh, I love you. I'm so sorry.
I love you too, mate!
Well, that was... pretty horrific. Though, not as horrific as the idea of having to do the rest of the show without any Wi-Fi, am I right? But then again, we'd expect nothing less from the Strange Brothers. I'm in the city, out for a long walk, or dashing across town for a meeting, feeling rather pleased with myself. Not only have I polished off my morning coffee, I've even managed a glass or two of water. Hydration goals? Check. But then, I walk past that large fountain. I hear the free-flowing stream of water. I feel a shift, a sudden, unmistakable realization. Where can I go? Who can I turn to? Well, never fear. The Loo Lady is here.
Hello, Big Smoke listeners. My name is Rachel Cole-Wilkin, and I am the creator of London Loo Tours, the city's only walking tour of public toilets. For over a decade, I've been looking for the best loos in London and sharing my passion with anyone who will listen. When I first began to explore the city, at the time as a theatre student freshly arrived from America, I became obsessed with where to find free toilets. The idea spiraled from a personal desire to save a penny or two into a passion which would shape my career and identity as the Loo Lady. Apart from being incredibly useful, these often underappreciated spaces are historical, political, and endlessly fascinating. Going to the toilet is one of the most basic universal experiences there is, and I am here to lift the lid on some of the best places to go in London.
What do you have for us today, Rachel?
Today we're headed to Covent Garden to their public toilets. And if you face the back portico of St. Paul's Church, just on the west side, you'll see a big stone archway. On either side of that, there are iron gates. And 2 staircases will lead us down underground. One's labeled ladies and the other gentlemen's. And ladies what or gentlemen's what, we're sort of left to imagine for ourselves. But as you descend the stairs, your nose will leave you in no doubt of what lies below. At the bottom of the stairs, you'll be confronted with old-fashioned turnstiles furnished with a very modern credit card reader, which you tap to gain access to this very dark and pungent room with some ceiling tiles hanging slightly loose for added atmosphere. Despite the slightly grim nature of the Loos themselves, the venue does have charm. The wall in the entryway is decorated with illustrations of Covent Garden as a newly developed market square in the 1600s. Should you wish to check your weight, you can do so on some old-fashioned green scales just inside the entryway. You'll also see a handy copy of the City of Westminster's byelaws as to public conveniences from 1965 posted on the wall, in case you are wondering what you are and are not allowed to do inside. These loos were once described as some of the best run in London by Jonathan Routh in his 1987 Good Loo Guide. I have been informed by other sources that they once had highly competitive attendants who played opera LPs and decorated with fresh flowers and won awards. Those days are long gone, but perhaps their time will come again, as these loos are due to be gutted and refurbished by Westminster Council in the coming years.
Ah, okay. So these rules that are on the wall, are there any specifically that stand out to you of what you are or are not allowed to do in this particular loo?
Oh, I think a very particular and slightly salacious possibly one is no 2 or more persons shall enter or occupy a water closet compartment without the consent of the attendant on duty in the convenience at the time.
I wonder if you need to just pay the attendant or what it is you need to do to get that. Now, there are no attendants now, are there?
There actually are.
But they're not playing LPs of opera.
No, sadly. They sort of hide in the back office and then come out and look at me strangely when I go around taking pictures of the loos, usually.
It made me think when you were talking about the attendants of, I don't know if they're called attendants or, you know, when you hear about in fancy restaurants or hotels or wherever there's attendants and they're there with mints and towels and things like that. Is there a particular kind of history of that in public loos, or is that more, do you know any stories about that?
I think there is. I have to admit, not being a nightclub person, I've only experienced this once.
I only think of
myself.
it from TV and movies and things.
Yeah, I'm very aware that it's a thing. And I think you used to get it more in public toilets than you do now. Now that we've been reduced to like the sanitary wares machine and the condom machine is all you get. But I actually have, if I can find it, from Jonathan Routh's Good Loo Guide, the things you used to be able to buy in the Loos of Covent Garden.
Oh.
So this is the book that I would love to rewrite. Jonathan Routh was a comedian and TV presenter. He's probably best known for Candid Camera, maybe.
Okay.
And he wrote these little books called The Good Loo Guides to London. They're basically just him wandering around the city writing about the interesting loos he encounters. He calls them the Loos of St. Paul's because they're behind St. Paul's Church, which is not the same as St. Paul's Cathedral for anyone. In fact, you visited St. Paul's Church, didn't you, recently?
Another recent episode. Yeah, we spoke to the rector of St. Paul's.
He says, this branch of Westminster Council's chain of public loos, virtually in the crypt of the church at the west end of Covent Garden pedestrian precinct, is one of the best run in London. The 6 free cubicles and basins in the ladies, spotlessly clean, the 20p freshen up sachet, and the 20p disposable toothbrush holders, both full, a nice class of young toileteers, many foreign speaking, patronizing the place. So he talks about the stuff you can buy, and then he goes on to the gents. The gents, 4 cubicles, 3 hand basins, a long row of stainless steel cow troughs for standing toileteers. Also had a remarkable machine, insert 1 times 50p and 1 times 10p, which delivers an overnight travel pack, razor, shaving cream, aftershave lotion, shoe shine cloth, disposable toothbrush and comb, but no condom. Nevertheless, a remarkable bargain these days.
Wow.
So yeah, I think the machines have in many ways gradually replaced the attendants now. They're mostly just cleaning.
Well, I was wondering also about, you were speaking about this as an underground loo. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of underground loos and when that sort of became popular or where that started?
Sure. So it started in London, really. After the Great Exhibition of 1851, when they had kind of pioneered this idea of public toilets, they had a few false starts after that. There are cases where a public toilet would be built to great fanfare and they'd, advertise in the newspapers and they'd get maybe 50 visitors in a month and they'd have to close down again. And what they eventually kind of concluded was these were too public. So that underground idea sort of fits Victorian sensibilities of discretion. It could be an underground station. It could be anything. And I love Covent Garden as an example because it just says ladies, gentlemen. So you get ladies' what? I don't know.
It's very
discreet.
Yeah, discreet.
And the first ones, there were designs for them drawn up from about the 1850s, but as far as I've been able to trace, the first ones actually built were around the 1880s.
Okay.
But they were building that design of underground loos right up till about the 1950s. And they've fallen out of use since then because being underground, they're hard to maintain. They don't fit accessibility standards necessarily. So now there's this kind of interesting move in London where they're starting to transform into different things. On my tours, one of the places we stop is a former loo that's now a cocktail bar. It's called the Cellar Door.
Okay. Where is that?
Is
that in Clerkenwell?
No, I think there's another one there. This one's on the Aldwych, so just in front of the Lyceum Theatre.
Oh, yes.
A lot of people miss it because it looks like a subway entrance. By the Lion King, yes.
I know exactly what you're talking
So it looks
about.
like a subway entrance. A lot of people just walk by it, but it's this wonderful little, their vibe is kind of New York speakeasy basement dive. They do live shows every night. There's another one up on Foley Street, just past Oxford Circus, which is called the Attendant Cafe.
Okay.
And they've actually left all the urinals in. So you literally buy this, artisanal sandwich, a really nice pastry, and then you sit in a urinal and
oh my gosh,
eat
you
it.
know what? There is another one that's very similar, and I think it's just called the WC, and it's in Bloomsbury. They've got two. I was looking it up today to remind myself. They've got two locations. The one I've been to is in Bloomsbury, and they have kind of stalls and the urinals, but it's a very WC water closet or wine and cheese
charcuterie
wine and charcuterie.
I think
that's brilliant.
Yeah, they're great. I actually went to their opening.
Clean, I promise you.
It is. It's beautiful. I went to their opening way back when. I think it was like 2013. I want to say they opened in Clapham, and then the Bloomsbury one's more recent.
Perfect. I am feeling fresh and relieved from my visit to the gents. You can learn more about Rachel and the London Loo Tours from the link in our show notes. Well, that's today's episode. Thanks for joining us on a rather unusual journey, from sawing a man in half to flushing our way through London history. If you'd like to help the Big Smoke keep the variety flowing, why not share this episode with a friend? And if you have a moment, pop a quick 5-star rating wherever you're listening. And whether it's magic gone wrong or a hidden loo beneath the city, there's always something unexpected waiting to be discovered. And we'll keep finding it together, here in the Big Smoke.